Hi everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome to another episode of American Truck Simulator. Today's a big day. We're going to finish the Cruising Wyoming event. I was hoping this was going to be a rather elegant drive. So we're still in Jackson, and what I wanted to do was to get a job from Jackson here up over the top and then into Riverton. But unfortunately, there's just nothing available to Riverton. I come in here and I search for Riverton and there's just nothing there. And I keep refreshing, and I've been trying this for like 15 minutes. Finally, I've decided to give up. So instead of kind of picking up a job and going there, we're just going to freewheel it. We're going to go up over here. This should be the Grand Teton National Park, so we'll go take a look at that. Just want to drive this scenic route. It's about 3 hours and 30 minutes of freewheeling to Riverton. Then I'm going to take a job from Riverton to someplace else that's just really short, and that should give us the final city we need to get both the achievement in the game for visiting all 10 cities in Wyoming and the Cruising Wyoming event. So let's get busy. We're actually right now in the middle of a red light. I've been sitting there for like 10 minutes or so, but nobody seems to mind, so we're okay. So here we are. Let's get going. We're just going to cruise out of Jackson here and go take a look and see what the sights are. So we'll get going here and check out the highway, and I'll let you know when we see something cool. I'm kind of looking forward to this drive over the north. And I think that path that goes, there's another side road that goes all the way up to Yellowstone. But I've heard that's actually, there's not much there. So I'm not sure we're going to go up and do that drive, at least on this episode. So we'll get going on the road here and touch base when we get to something scenic. Probably Grand Teton National Park. So see you in a bit.
Gira a la izquierda.
Oh, no.
Vaya recto.
Not even making any money on this delivery, and we just got with a $700 fine. It's not a good way to start. These Wyoming lights. Anyway, oh well. By the way, this doesn't remind me at all of the Jackson Hole that I remember. I just remember it being very touristy, filled with lots of cowboy bars, and cowboy hats, and shops that sold Western-themed stuff, that they really milked that kind of Western tourism type of thing. I don't see that here now, driving through the city. It looks like another typical Western U.S. city, but maybe there's just a part of it that I didn't see, or maybe they just didn't capture that, or maybe the city's changed since the 20 years or so that I've been there. But anyway, just a random comment on Wyoming. But we'll get busy here. We'll keep moving. So we're just a little ways north of Jackson, and up here on the left, we can see the Grand Teton National Parks. Discovered a viewpoint. So the viewpoint's up here, so we'll check this out. And speaking again, we talked a little bit about this in the last episode, but
Gira a la izquierda.
that Gabby Petito, the kind of the blogger who had been traveling with her boyfriend, that story just accelerated, didn't it? They found her murdered in this park.
Estoy preparado para girar a la izquierda.
And now her boyfriend's gone missing. It's fled supposedly in some nature reserve, or he just tried to pretend he went in there. So what a story that is. What a tragedy. How you feel so bad for... Here they are. So we get 4 out of 10 now for these scenic viewpoints. There's our truck too. Lonely place, or nobody else here. But yeah, what a tragedy, huh? They found her murdered. And supposedly there was a vlogger that actually had an image, and they were going through and they editing some of their video, and they saw the van that they had been using, and they told that to the FBI. And I think in the FBI in the press conference I heard they actually used that to be able to help locate where the body was, which is just, gosh, you feel so bad for the person, for Gabby Petito, who's been, murdered like that. What a tragic end, and what a tragic story. And then who knows where the boyfriend is? There's still more to know and stuff like that. But, and then, the other thing that's worth mentioning too. Oh, look, deer. Not that. But the other thing that's worth mentioning too, I saw a clip today too that was talking about like over 700 indigenous women have gone missing or likely murdered in Wyoming over the past decade. But, it's kind of interesting the amount of attention that's been focused on this one person. And I do agree with the point. It would be nice, boy, if some of the attention were a little bit more balanced, because it really was an amazing search by a lot of people to help find her. Just people combing the internet. You wonder if that power could be unleashed on some of these other people that are missing too, and what kind of results we might get. So, and I'm not a happy topic here, but on that note, we'll leave the Grand Tetons behind. It's kind of an odd feeling being here as that story unfolded and stuff. Oh, look! But, sorry. Squirrel. Not squirrel, but bison! There's bison up there. That's cool. Oh, we gotta take a picture with bison. I wonder if the car's coming. Oop. Can we pull over and get a picture with a bison here? Like right here? Alright, let's see if I get a screenshot with the bison. There should be one right there, right? There it is, right by our truck. Let's do this. Be back when we're done. So yeah, I couldn't really get a good picture of the bison, so we're moving on now. But we'll keep chugging along here and seeing if there's anything interesting, and see in a little bit. So about 2 hours left on our sightseeing tour here. We're in this road construction. I haven't seen road construction like this. This is kind of cool. It's just, there's no road. It's just all dirt road that they're working on. And there's 2 guys working on it, so I guess they're making progress, but sure look like they could use some help here. Might be a while before they get this one patched up. So yeah, it's kind of neat. I haven't seen this before. So speaking of just kind of the quality of the experience, something like that, I saw a poll that some other YouTuber did that does a lot of trucking videos. I forget offhand now who it was, actually, sorry about that, but they asked viewers to rate which ones were their favorite DLCs in American Truck Simulator. And they had about 500 votes, so it was a pretty big YouTube channel. And interestingly enough, the one that came out number 1 wasn't Wyoming, the newest one. Wyoming came out number 2. If you're familiar with the game, I wonder if you can guess what number 1 was. I'll give you a second. It was Colorado. So Colorado actually got the most votes for the favorite DLC, which someone mentioned in the comments too. I think a couple people have mentioned in the comments now. It's like, that'd be a good place to go next. I think because it might be the best place, I'm kind of tempted to save it until we see some other state first. Maybe go to California, Nevada, or something like that. We still have a couple of states we haven't finished up, like Idaho and New Mexico. But interestingly enough, too, like the ones that people said were their least favorite DLCs were the ones that we spent the time in first, which was New Mexico and then Idaho, which people said they didn't think that highly of. So, interesting. But I like New Mexico. I thought it was fun. I had a good time there. Idaho is pretty cool too, so I mean, I think that's pretty good. I think New Mexico was the least favorite because that was the oldest DLC, maybe. So, for what it's worth, anyway. But anyway, we'll chug along here. About an hour and a half to go before we get to Riverton, and then again, because in this Cruising Wyoming, we should get the 10 Cities event when we go into Riverton. Oh, this is kind of cool here. Cool scenery. And then, because we can it qualifies for the event if we get a job out of Riverton. Gosh, this truck is so slow. We should be able to finish up the Cruising Wyoming event by getting a job from Riverton. And that won't be hard. It'll be easy to get a job out of there. It's just hard to get jobs into some of those smaller towns sometimes. But we'll keep chugging along here. Enjoying the scenery. See you in a little bit. So we are just a few minutes away from Riverton here. I bet you the achievement's going to trigger any second now. Here's the sign for Riverton. Population 10,000. It's got to give it to us any second now. The church here. I feel like we're in the town. Come on, game. Give it to us. Let's go. It's got to be here. Only 3 minutes away. There it is. Riverton, the Equality State. Nice. We've got all 10 cities. Achievement tallied. So now our mission is going to be to go get gas, get a good night's sleep, wake up in the morning. We're going to get our job out of Riverton, and we're going to finish the Cruising Wyoming event here. So we'll see you in a little bit after we catch some rest and get some gas. Alrighty, so we got a good night's sleep. We've filled up with gas here. Turned our headlights on. It's about 3:44 in the morning on Monday morning. So we're starting a brand new trucking week here. And I picked up a milling machine for us to deliver to Casper, which is exactly 111 miles away. So a nice short 2-hour drive, 111-mile drive, which should get far enough to qualify for the event. But it's 97,000 pounds. So it's going to be a little bit of a heavy load here. I'm not sure how we'll be able to handle it. I don't think we've taken anything quite this heavy before. I think we've done 91,000. Not 97,000. So this might be the heaviest thing we've taken yet, and it's articulated what could possibly go wrong just for fun. We're getting a left-hand lane here, it looks like. And hopefully we'll get a sunrise as we get going here too. So we'll get this picked up and get it hooked up, and we'll see you when we get there. Alrighty, so here is the beast, the milling machine. Oh man, this thing's massive. But it looks like we've got a fairly easy pullout. Maybe I just jinxed it, but sometimes these can be tricky to get out of here, right? We've seen that already, but this looks pretty straightforward as far as I can tell, especially if we can come at it at a slight angle here. Like that, maybe? All right, let's get it hooked up. Take a look at what we got here. Wow, that's a big thing. All right, let's get on the road here. Finish cruising Wyoming. It's a fork. Can we go? Yeah, we got this. We got the warning about our truck not being powerful enough, but we're powerful enough. I believe in our truck. All right, so we'll get this going here, and we'll see you as we get out on the highway. Only a couple hours, so it should be nice and short, but with one of these things pulling around, who knows what that could mean. So it turns out they might not have been kidding about this being a heavy load. I've got the gas pedal floored, a 70-mile-an-hour speed zone, and we're going 28 miles an hour. That's as fast as I can get us going. I think we're going up a little hill here, but oh, now we're going up to 30. Yes. All right, speed. Here we go. So yeah, we're pulling a heavy load here. We'll see in a little bit. So about an hour and a half left. The sun's coming up, looking pretty good. Driving east towards Casper. See an oil drill off there in the horizon going up and down. And yeah, this is a heavy load. I don't think I've gotten over 45 miles an hour. That's what our top speed's been. So, yep. Oh, cool. They get the oil drills here, the oil pumps going. That's cool. I was in Wyoming. I remember seeing a lot of those. They're everywhere. It's the first one I've seen in the game. There's one on the right side and one on the left side. Those things are everywhere, though. Big oil state. So, yeah, as we were sleeping too, Jana Kay picked up almost $4,000 for a job. That's the biggest job we've seen her get yet. We went to sleep with $50,000, woke up with $53,400. Go Jana Kay, and she leveled up. Trying to concentrate on her leveling up on long distance now too. But yeah. So making good time. Well, no, we're not making good time. We're not making really good time at all. But we'll get there eventually, and we should level up with this one. I think this will put us over. It's going to get us $6,000, which is pretty good for a 2-hour drive. Although it's going to take us a lot longer because we're slow. But we should level up. That will hit level 13, which I think gets some kind of significant upgrades to the truck's engine, maybe, or transmission, or chassis, or something like that. But we'll upgrade those significant portions and then put the rest of the money away in order to get our third truck, so we can get another driver here. Oh, nice. Beautiful sunrise. I'm going to take a picture now, too, I think. I don't have a screenshot yet, but yeah, making good time, chugging along. Now we're going 60 miles an hour. This is pretty cool. Right into the sun. Oh, that's very cool. We can take an external look here, maybe. There we are. The mirror's away. Pretty cool, the wide open spaces. Oh, wow, what's this off on the right side there? Oh, it's a scenic viewpoint. We gotta check this out. Let's pull in here and check it out. Just up on the right. Whoops, gotta slow down. We're coming downhill. We're going really fast. Discovered a new viewpoint. All right, let's give us 5 of them here. Let's go check it out if I can get in there with this thing. It's a little tricky here. We got this.
Recomputando.
Kind of curious to see what this one is. This looks like that, like Death Valley one, or not Death Valley, but Devil's Deathland or something. Check it out. All right, we are here. Hell's Half Acre. Oh yeah, this looks like one of those Badlands types of areas. Oops, sorry, hit the mic there. Hopefully they show. I think they're going to show us right in it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Man, I wouldn't want to get lost in there. Or have to cross it. Must have been brutal. I always think of that, the people that walked up to the Grand Canyon and, you know, they're trying to walk and trying to make their way west and they hit the Grand Canyon. They're like, well, what do we do now? All right, a bunch of people here checking it out and stuff. This is actually a cool one. This is a good one. That actually gives us half of them. So I know there's 3 that Nathan Johnson said they're out of the state. And then there must be 2 more in the state that we haven't gotten yet. We'll have to hunt those down too at some point. Pretty cool. I'm excited to finish the Cruising Wyoming event. I confess I don't know what you get if you complete the event. I think it's like a bison mirror ornament or something like that. A little green bison mirror and a paint job maybe. Be cool to change the paint job on the truck too, maybe for a little bit here. And then the question begets, what do we do next too? Very cool. Let's go. So we'll keep going here, and we'll see you as we get closer to our final destination. Looks like we've got a little bit under an hour to go. At the rate we're going, it's about 4 hours, but yeah, we'll get there. Come on, truck. Let's go. So, just a couple minutes away now. We are here. We haven't hit anything yet. I don't think we've even taken out a sign yet, which is actually pretty unusual for something this big for us. But we have a couple of tricky turns here. We'll take these really wide. And I don't think we're going to attempt the impossible parking here. Nice and wide. And nice and wide again. Delay the turn. Yeah, that seems should work. No worries. It's around this corner, and this should complete Cruising Wyoming for us once we park this guy. I'd also like to try, I think, kind of thinking about things going forward. I know that in Euro Truck Simulator, oh, it's this one again, or a little different. In Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator, there's kind of these special delivery ones. That's it. I can do anything. Should we try to do anything? I don't think we can do anything. We can abandon it if we get close. Let's just try it. 270 experience to put it in that spot. Is there a way to get it in there? Can we pull through the other side? Or is it blocked? Take a look down there. Oh, yeah, look. Some guy parked his trailer there. There is no way this is possible, is it? There's no way I can turn that, though. Alright, let's give it a try here. It's gonna go all goofy, though. Can't do it. Alright. I give up. It goes... I feel like if we got it lined up perfectly, we might be able to do it, but it's not going to happen. So let's go do the easy one. See if I can just turn it around. Okay. So rather than just abandon the parking, I decided I wanted to try to get the 25 experience parking, or whatever it was. So I tried to do a U-turn and couldn't. Then I realized I'd just come out here and do a U-turn. Except I couldn't. So now the delivery's like way behind us, and I have to do a 23-minute roundabout loop here with traffic lights. So a little delay. Not my brightest move. What? Did you see the car? He just turned right into us. You're 3% damage. It's like a kamikaze. Goodness gracious. We didn't get the... Notice we didn't get the violation for that one. That's how stupid he was. This was a lot more fun before I tried the... I can do anything parking. Clearly, I cannot do anything because I couldn't park the truck, couldn't turn the truck around, and then I get a 3% damage accident just trying to do it. We had to do the 21-minute loop through the city, which is going to take forever because there's so many traffic lights. Can I turn around here? No. These are really hard to turn around. Because I almost jackknifed it again and like sprang it backwards like we did in that one episode. So another hour from now, we should get back to the parking spot. We'll see when we get there. Alright, okay. Screw it. We're going to try something different here. We're going to go a big loop right here. This is big enough to do a roundabout loop here. Just going to go Donut Planet. Hi, Donut Planet. People. Now, we get this big field to go around in here. Let all the... a few cars behind us, too. We're going kind of slow. Hello, Popo. Alright, here we go. We got this. Cars, you can wait. Get out of my way. Alright, so we're just going to cut across this lawn here. A little bit of four-wheeling. I think. Think we got it. Let's get on the road. Yes! That was easy. Alright. It took me 30 minutes to turn the truck around when I could have just done a 20-minute loop. Yeah. Signs of higher intelligence have completely vanished from us here. Alrighty, we're back. To the easy parking now. Alrighty, we made it, finally. Got that extra 25 experience too. So 3% damage to the truck. Alright. Oh, that gives us another one of the heavy ones. 5 out of 9. And level 13. Yes! Excellent. Alright, just nudged over there. We picked up 6,000. 3% damage will cost us a little bit, but what can you do? Stuff happens. Let's go for hazardous cargo. Flammable. Sounds good. And there it is. Cruising Wyoming. 10 out of 10. So we can go get the rewards. Personal Go players that deliver a cargo tune from each of the 10 Wyomings will gain a personal World of Trucks achievement and a beautiful Wyoming bison-themed ATS paint job. Nice. Community goal, we get the Jade Bison ornament. So pick those up, put the bison ornament up for sure, and then maybe check out that new paint job too. So, cool. Thanks for stopping in. We had a little bit more of an adventure there at the end than we bargained for, but super happy to get the Cruising Wyoming event done and get all 10 states in Wyoming. I think maybe next episode, I'm going to go down to Cheyenne and try to work on that railhead, the rail yard achievement where 3 deliveries, 2 are from Cheyenne with kind of specific railroad parts. So I might do that one or go try to get some livestock or something like that. Then eventually shift on to another state, maybe back to Idaho to finish up some achievements there, or go check out Colorado or Nevada or something like that. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Let me know where you think we should go next after this, and we'll be back in a couple days for more cruising around Wyoming. Take care, everybody. Have a good day. Bye.